A man in Nigeria used his personal funds to sponsor 3 kids to Rome for an international maths competition. No government, no support. Instead of Nigerians praising him, they went on Twitter and called him a tribal bigot. You need to sit down for this one because it gets even messier. Let's get into the story. Who is even this guy we are talking about? His name is Alex Onya. He's from Enugu State. Before all this education stuff, all this brouhaha, he actually worked with Facebook, yes, the Meta people, on their platform partnership team for Africa and the Middle East. He had a corporate job, soft life. He didn't need to stress about anything. But he had a bigger dream. He decided to leave all that life behind and go fully into educational tech. That was how Alex built the biggest edtech platform in Africa called EduCare, reaching over 1 million students. This is not a small feat at all. The man practically built a whole infrastructure for student learning. This already establishes that he is passionate about education in Africa. Now, this is where it gets even more interesting. While other people were busy sponsoring reality TV shows that does nothing for our kids and our educational system, Alex said, wait a minute, I think I can do something different. So this was what Alex did. He went and met some major stakeholders. He met Sterling Bank, he met Terra Industries co-founder. He said, let us do something different for our region. He said, what do you want to do, this education man? He said, okay, let us host a regional maths competition for students in the southeast. Now, this competition will cover Enugu State, Imo State, Anambra, Abia, and Ebonyi. This is what our money can handle. These people say, oh, I agree with you. Let's also do this to encourage the young ones. So these people all together pooled over 28 million naira and decided to host the first regional Southeast math competition for both primary and secondary school students. The prize gifts were mouth-watering. So mouth-watering that everybody, teachers, students, parents, were pushing their children. The first ever edition recorded over 11,000 participants. For the primary section, the prize gifts range from 2 million to 5 million for the winners, while for the secondary section, it ranged from 5 million to 10 million naira. Imagine that you sent your child to school and they went and won a competition and came back with 10 million naira. Oh my goodness, every parent wanted their child to be part of this. Because for once, academic competition now equaled on the same wavelength with music competitions and even some other reality TV shows. So everybody was pumped up. After they completed this competition, 3 kids stopped the competition: Ethan, Victor, and Marvelous. And it was at this point that this story stopped being a regional Southeast story. It now became a global story. These 3 children, Victor, Ethan, and Marvelous, their performance was so strong that it got the eye of international competitions. Because of this, they got an invitation to participate in the International STEM Olympiad Grand Finale happening in Rome. These kids were supposed to compete with over 150 countries. But here's the catch. Nobody was going to be paying for this. Normally, in other countries who have their priorities right, the government is supposed to take up this project and sponsor the kids to Rome. But we all know how it is in our country, where our priorities move from snatching ballot boxes to sending people for religious pilgrimage instead of funding our educational system. And so, Alex, seeing these 3 kids, he didn't want their start to diminish. He didn't want them to give up on learning. And he said, okay, I'm going to do something that nobody expects. Alex decided that he was going to fund the entire trip from his own pocket. And so Alex sponsored these 3 kids and their teachers to Rome, spending over 32,000 euros on flights, accommodation, amongst every other thing involved, out of his own pocket. No support whatsoever. Now, you would think that after doing all of this, Alex would get praises. You would think people would shower him with so much praises. But no, that was not the case, because he started getting dragged on Twitter. Why were they dragging him? These people, mostly local supporters, said, why would Alex host competition only in the Southeast? He's a tribal bigot. Why didn't he also host it in places like Lagos? Why didn't he get Yoruba representative also? He is not representing the true Nigerian spirit. This is wrong on all levels. Aye. Alex could not hold himself. He came out and said, hold up. I am not a government official. I am not the president of Nigeria. Neither am I the minister of education in this country. Every single thing I did from my own pocket and in my own region where I have some kind of control and have support from. Why would I take my money and sponsor kids from other regions when nobody is doing it from my region. This is a self-funded project. You can do it. You have big boys and big girls in your regions. Galvanize them. Let them host it. Or you yourself can also host competitions like this and sponsor kids also to international competitions. While all of these controversies were happening, that was when we found out that there was another kid from Port Harcourt, very brilliant kid. You know what happened to this child? He actually qualified for another international Olympiad maths competition in China. His school wrote to Ministry of Education and said, oh, look at our boy, he has qualified, let us sponsor him. Ministry of Education said they do not have money for that. There's no allocation for that. That was how this boy missed out on that competition and didn't go to China at all. When the whole story blew up, Ministry of Education came out and said, we did not see any letter, we did not receive anything. Of course, they will never receive anything apart from allocations. So whether it was communication breakdown or plain negligence, the fact is that that boy from Port Harcourt missed his chance to go to China and compete in an international maths competition. And yet, these Emilocon people did not scream about that. They didn't see anything wrong. But it was when Alex, an individual who personally funded this trip, came out, that was when all of them came out and started attacking him. Meanwhile, in Rome, the kids have already taken the exams. We are waiting for their results. I saw some of their interviews and some of them I said, oh, it was hard, it was not that hard. I didn't get like 4 questions. When I heard that one said I didn't get like 4 questions, I said, these children no book. And while they are waiting for their results, Alex is busy taking them on tours around Europe. Because for him, this is not just about the competition, it's about exposure. Letting kids from Enugu, Imo, Anambra, tour the world, look at the possibilities beyond their classroom, look at heights that they can actually reach only if they put in the effort. And it's working, because since this story blew up, over 30,000 students have registered for the next regional maths competition happening. More kids are now striving hard to read, to do better in maths, in STEM, so that they can come first in this competition. Say what you want to say about the tribalism debate. You are allowed to do so. But can we strip away all these nonsensical talks and look at what happened for a second? One man, with his own money, he didn't wait for government support, did what a whole Ministry of Education could not do. He didn't wait for permission. He just built something and the kids showed up. The truth is that governance is not that hard. It's not nearly as hard as further mathematics. And if one man can revive the hope back in our learning system, imagine what a functional government can do. If this story moved you even a little, like, share, comment, and tag someone who needs to hear this. Alex Onya needs to be celebrated. He has done so well, and we'll keep on giving him all the support he needs. Well done, Alex. Bye.